Hello, NbaGamer channel, Marino here, going live. We are going to go through this video. We have 3 hours, less than 3 hours left of season 3. We want to get our mentors ready. And last season we had our mentors right here. Now we only had Pink Diamond last year. Now we're at Galaxy Opal, so the teams are going to be stronger. Okay. What's up, Christian? Thanks for coming in. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to talk about how you get these mentors and how you can get these attributes. If you look up in the top right corner, you'll see Luca, and he has shot off the dribble +1 and playmaking, and his power is 256. That means he was 25,000 power last season in season 2. And all your cards, your top 500 cards, in which you only have 500, then you're going to transfer into mentors next year for season 3 to season 4. Okay? So we're going to look at my collections now. And these are going to be my top mentors for next season, starting later today. So my top mentor is going to be Michael Jordan. And when you look at this, he currently has 66,890. Well, that's going to be converted if they do everything the same as last season. It's going to be a mentor that adds 668. Now, for the attributes, you can manipulate the attributes by using mentors and gear. So if I did not have my gear on or mentor on, Michael Jordan would have shot off the dribble and dunks as his 2 attributes, because anything above amethyst and above gets 2 attributes, and ruby and below you only get 1. So that's why when you see the emerald attribute mentor attached, it's only 1 attribute. So for my top shooting guard, I was going for 3-point shot and playmaking. And this is what should happen if things stay the same. We'll look at my team. And this has 61,840. So if I have all these mentors on my next year's top team, then I will get a 618 power boost. What's important with the mentors is they can help you in all the events, such as domination. If you don't have the mentors attached and you go and search, then after you're on the map, you're a little bit stronger. Also for events like Fantasy Finals that we just finished up, your matchups are based on your team power. So if you search without your mentors on, your team power will be lower, and you'll theoretically get lower matchups if you re-roll. So as I go through and show you my top mentors, I did not add a mentor to Steve Nash because I wanted to maintain the playmaking and 3-point as my attributes. So it was more important for me to get the few points added in power, but just to maintain this. And he will be a mentor for 641 points. I already showed you Michael Jordan. And all of my Galaxy Opal event cards, I was able to go up to level 4. I didn't have the resources to go up level 5. If I did go level 5 on like the Jordan, then I wouldn't have been able to do level 4 on the rest. So there's a question. The question from Vivek is, how many maximum mentors do we get? So you will get your top 500. So the most you can get is 500 mentors. Before they had actually, and they have to be gold or higher, at least if they keep it true to the last season. Paul Pierce will be my top small forward. And again, I prioritized the 3-point shot and playmaking. So I made sure to put on the gear, and I was able to put on the mentor from last season to do this. Hello, Ice Dude. Thanks for checking in. Now, Sabonis at power forward, they didn't give us too many options. We only had one Galaxy Opal power forward, and I didn't have enough resources to go up to 4-star with that. So this will be my lowest position for mentor. I will get 469 points added for my power forward position, and my attributes, you can see post scoring and rebounding. Now we move on to the center, and Jokic we're going to have as his attributes rebounding and playmaking, and he will be 649 points added. So there is a question. What will a gold card of a power of 550 be as a mentor? That will be 5 points then. If we go to my mentors and we look and scan down, and I have about, from last season, I have over 300 mentors. And you can see that the golds, any of these golds, like James Harden in the bottom right corner, was a +6. So that means he was of 600 power. Whereas Wesley Matthews, just to the left of him, was a 500 power card. So I get a +5 for that. A lot of the cards, especially shooting guards and point guards, sometimes have the shot off the dribble attribute. And that's because if you have 5, like if you have 3 that are the similar attributes, they're going to go with the first one, as I've seen. So shot off the dribble is always the first one. So that was the next question. What if you have more than 2 equal attributes? So the same thing that I just applied to. If you look, last season, what I theorize is that they will take the top. Now, just if you want to make sure that doesn't happen, then add your attributes to make sure they're clearly higher. But for me, if I did not have these shoes on Nash, then I would believe that he would have shot off the dribble and 2 points as his top attributes, because they are the first 2 with 5 attributes. I hope that answered your question. So my goal is to have, and we'll break down for each position, I have made it where I have 9 mentors that are the highest I could get power-wise. And then I worked it out where I go from 91. So if you see Chauncey Billups here at 9,140, he will convert to a 91 power. And I will have 91, 90, 89, all the way down. And as if you look, I have power structured to where I have it all the way down to 62. There is a gap because I didn't start this plan out too far in advance. So I was unable to, with the resources, get 54 through 61. But from 53 down, I have all the way to 5. This will give me a lot of flexibility for when I want to match up power for, let's say, prime player abilities. Okay. So I can hopefully match things up. Now, when you're trying to power up, and we have a few hours left, you should be saving up all your resources. And I'm still doing that, but I've saved a little bit to show you. For example, I could try to get Jimmy Butler, who is my third best small forward, just a little bit higher, and for another level. And I've used all the cards, but things that you can do, you can craft. So if I go to my collections and you have saved up your rings and you go down to craftable ready, I've already used a lot of them. I've used all my regular rings except for gold, just to show you this example. So you can just create, because you're not going to be able to keep these rings. They do not transfer forward. So create all the things you can so you can get to the highest power for you, at least your top 5 mentors. Because the top 5 mentors, they can be used for domination. Another thing, for me to get up to level 92, it takes a lot of resources. You can use some of the stuff that you haven't used, like the rings. So I know I can't craft any more players because I've used all the Western Conference and Eastern Conference up. So I can just use my rings. And this takes a little bit of time, especially if you're at the higher levels like this. But if you've been playing the season all the way through, it's best to keep all these resources. Now, another thing is, I know I'm not going to use these Galaxy Opals. I am not going to be able to get to enough, so I could use these up, because I'm not going to be able to craft them. But you can see that it doesn't give you a lot. Some of the things that do give you more are some of these collectibles, I've noticed, and you can really see a difference when you're doing a lower level. So I'll go ahead and train that up because I want to show you a lower level. I'll do that on my own time. But for example, if I'm going to, let's show my centers off this time. Let's say I want to get David Robinson to a higher level, because it's a low level and maybe I want to get to level 25 because I was able to 2-star it. I can do the same thing. I could use mentors. I can use the collectibles. You can even use shoes if you're out of player cards. But as you can see, the gold goes up pretty good, and the sapphire doesn't do too much more, ruby doesn't do much more, amethyst doesn't. So the rings are very similar. But when you get to these collectibles, you can do those too. So any of these things, just go ahead and use them up, because they're not going to be able to move them forward to the next season. Now, I tried to mix up my attributes, so looking at center, for example, the power is going to make a big difference, but sometimes you want to have multiple choices for attributes. So looking at Joker, he's going to have rebounding and playmaking. But when I go to Shaq, he's going to have post scoring and defending. Then when I go to Hakeem, he's going to have 2 points and 3 points. I go to Rudy, he's going to have rebounding and defense. When I go to Wilt, he's going to have post scoring and playmaking. When I go to Yao, he's going to have post scoring and rebounding. When I go to Embiid, he's going to have 2-pointers and 3-pointers. David Robinson is going to have post scoring and defense. Joel Embiid is going to have agility and defense. this David Robinson will have defending and post scoring, whereas this David Robinson will have post scoring and strength. And then this one will have dunks and 2-pointers. So you can kind of see how the attributes can work and how you can give yourself different choices depending on which player. So if I was using, if I wanted to add some defense and some speed to my player, this Joel Embiid mentor would be really good because he would add agility and also the defending. Whereas if I wanted to have a center that could knock down 3s and 2s, then this mentor would be better with the same card, but adjusting with the gear and the mentor, now I have the 2-pointer and the 3-pointer as the top attributes. So those are ways you can manipulate the attributes and how mentors work. So top power, you can take off the last 2 digits, and Embiid will be this one, 188 plus power. And I'll be able to add a 2-point and 3-point shot attribute if I added him. Now, season 3, my top teams ended up with the power here. I earned 68,000 head-to-head fans. So I did grind head-to-head quite a bit. And the main reason to grind head-to-head is to get packs. Once you get to a certain amount of fans, you can get your top tier rewards. Now, I haven't been grinding now because at this point I can maybe get a silver pack, and maybe I'll play one at the end of this video, but I want to go over more information that can help you. The rewards, once you get to 5,400 fans when the new season drops, you'll be able to get a 5th slot where you have all 5, so you won't start with that. And when you're at 900 fans, you'll get 4 reward pack slots. So you'll start with 3. So it's good to right off the bat try to grind because you're going to be able to improve your team quickly. With the leaderboard where I finished the season, if you see number 6, he says all top 4 are hackers. So let's see. This person, top team, has 0 head-to-head fans earned. So I assume that's why he's saying this guy's a hacker. And he has 24,000 followers. And he was able to 5-star all his Galaxy Opal cards. That is very impressive. So if we look at his top mentors, he's going to have 2-point and 3-point for Nash. He's going to have shot off the dribble and 2-point shot for the shooting guard. For the small forward, he's going to have 2 points and playmaking. For power forward, he's going to have playmaking, and then we go back up to see the top 5th one, and it's going to be layup and dunks. And for the center, he's going to have a 2-point and rebounding advantage. But he's going to have a slightly higher mentors because they're going to top out more in the 700 range, except for the power forward, which is slightly weaker. The number 2 on the list, again, well, okay, 0 head-to-head fans. So maybe this guy on the leaderboard knows what he's talking about, the top 4 hackers. This is something 2K could easily check into, I guess, I would think. It's right there, and probably people have sent it in. So this guy might be legit because you can see that he has head-to-head fans earned, okay? But something that doesn't match up. Head-to-head fans earn 3,209, whereas the others 268. Okay, so it seems like at least the top two are not legit. I mean, something's going on there. All right. So that's where I ended up. Now, you want to save up your purchase energy. You get these through the packs, and that can help you get through seasons quicker, simulating seasons, especially when you get to the top tier of the season. Let's go and open this pack. See if we get a card to train away. No cards, okay? And we got 12 picks. So we'll use that to train up someone. Even that ring will be trained up. Or collectibles. All right, so nothing good. And then I would recommend always doing your checklist. It says capture a stadium domination event. We don't have that now. So this one we can't really finish. But usually on a normal day you can finish it, so you will get 12 plus the 10 for the final, so 22 coins. And then you can get 4 coins every 6 hours as well by doing, if you go to store and you go to limited and you come here. I've already done the free one, and you always get 2 coins in one of these, and this can help you stack up on your large generic chargers or small generic chargers as well. As again, you want to save those up. Now, I'm not going to hit the watch ad right now because we don't want to go through that. So you can earn up to 1,000 coins a month if you just are diligent and do that. So here are my top teams. Team 1, and these were just auto updated, so you can see like who will be my top mentors. So my second set of mentors is going to have 455 power added. My third team will have 428 power added. My fourth team, 391 power added. And my fifth team is considerably lower. The reason by that is most of the time I feel like 4 teams is enough for domination. So I put my resources in focusing on getting the top 4 higher. Okay. So that's the reason behind that. Drills. Drills you should always do as well, because at the end you're going to get a reward pack, and that final card could actually be even a pink diamond. I did get a few pink diamond cards, only I think 2 of the whole time I did it. Welcome to the stream. I went over lots of mentor information, so once we're done you can go back and check it out before the season ends. Just sharing teams, answering some questions. So I want to play a head-to-head if you guys want. Season 4 will be dropping, well, at least the server's going to shut down in about 2 hours and 20 minutes, and then we'll see when it comes back up. It usually takes longer, at least feels like it takes a long time. When you're doing these drills, the only one that I cannot finish is the vertical jump. If it's in level 3 or level 4, I usually refresh it if I really want it. But the shooting practice is a really easy one, and it's really fun to use with player like Kobe or Michael Jordan. And I want to go ahead and show you why it's like one of the easier ones. King James, thanks for checking in. We went over mentor information. Now we're just kind of showing some information gameplay, but you can actually dunk from the circle and get your points. So using Michael Jordan, you can just work on some dunk packages instead. And you can even try to get some like layups. I like to see this guy come in and get this ball. Maybe I can dunk on him now. Almost. He got out of the way. All right. But you just need to get 6. So it's real easy. Let's just get the 6 on a little fadeaway. And now we can just mess around and try to get the dunk on the guy. Yeah. Or we can even try to pull off the iconic, some different dunks. You can do some crazy layups maybe. Spin move. So you can really just kind of mess around once you get the... and it's a quick way to get the draft picks. So when season 4 drops, if you want to get picks quicker, then do the drills, because you can get 3 picks, and hopefully you get something that's easy. If you don't have time to play, then obviously simming the seasons. But I think a lot of people want to get as high and as quick as the seasons as they can go. So the season 4, as you can see, I have gotten enough endorsements, and this was the biggest thing. DRL, you guys, a lot of you guys probably know him. He had leaks straight from 2K on what's coming out, and one of the Ruby cards was Giannis, and I think that the Ruby is going to be Giannis because he was the Finals MVP, and last season it was LeBron James. So I think it's going to stay with that. As for last season, the Sapphire was Curry, the Emerald was Giannis, the Gold was Harden, the Silver was Durant. So I think with Dame Lillard being the headline cover athlete, maybe he'll get the silver. Okay, but it's all speculation right now. We don't know until it drops. But the endorsements was the bigger goal to go for. The crowns last season, and I can show you, I have the video from last season when we started it, and I'll do the same. I'll record, but not so concerned because the packs aren't that good. So I wasn't concerned about really grinding for that. But the key for the endorsements, the hardest one to complete, is this legendary gear card where you get 30 endorsements. That is by far one of the hardest ones to get, as with the crew one. Once I got that one, I didn't try to really push for the crew one. So another key, when you start getting in your collections these elite keys, save them. Okay, don't use them so you have more chances to get that legendary card. Now, if you want to go and get some good equipment, I mean, go ahead and use some for sure, but it's good to save those up so you have more opportunities once it drops. Because if you get a legendary card before these endorsements, which they usually come out 2 months before the season ends, then it doesn't count. Okay, some of the other ones do count. For example, if you got these draft picks, it saves in. But for example, I had crafted so many diamond player cards before these endorsements came out. But you see, I only have 2 out of the 3, and that's because after this dropped, I only crafted 2 more. So I should have probably saved up enough rings for that too, and it would have made things easier. But I did get that legendary. So just to recap, mentors you're going to have each position, your top mentors. We'll look at power forward because that was the weakest. They only gave us one Galaxy Opal, and I didn't have enough resources to go past that, so that's why Sabonis is my top. After my top 9, again, I focused on 91 all the way down to the gap is at 63, and then starting at 53, I'm all the way good till 5. And again, this will give me more options for matching up bonuses. Right, since I have so many players, is there anything that anyone wants to see a head-to-head game? I got 9 people watching right now. This is my top lineup, not my best one, but I've done videos where I've had Curry carry a bronze team. I even had an all bronze team, which I deleted them now, take on a 50K team. But for this, the coins in the vault. So we did get a donation, and so we have a few coins in the vault. So if you make any purchases or contact any dealers, then you get a bonus of 20,000. And those coins, I would suggest, if you like opening packs, that's good. But for if you're trying to make sure your coin goes the furthest, when you're in events, buying the stamina, I think is the best way to make your coins go the furthest if you're trying to get those events. Now, when the season drops, grind the seasons as quick as you can. Get up to the higher tiers. So we have, for example, we'll change this up. This year, Galaxy Opal was dropped, but when the new game drops, you're going to start like this, Season 1, and you'll have games to play. And the quicker that you can get up to the highest tier possible for you, you're going to be able to get your team more powerful. And Amethyst is going to be the highest tier. So Season 25 will be the highest tier for Season 4 most likely. And it'll be a while before Onyx drops. Once Onyx drops, they drop Season 26 like this, where you have a ring, but you still get a player card, and then usually a few days later, you're back. You're all the way to the next set. Okay. So one of the things you want to do, grind the season as quick as you can. Save up your resources, power up your teams. If you're into domination, balance your teams out. I really like this drill while we talk. But yeah, I want to see if I can get the iconic Jordan dunk, because you usually can get it. And then maybe we do one head-to-head game just to finish off this video. But if you are late to the stream, I do highly suggest, and you don't know much about the mentors, you should check the beginning. We went through detail on how it works, how the attributes work, how you get to certain powers. Whoa, that was a crazy dunk. You get just a regular shot. Jordan, fade away, and then let's get a dunk to finish this drill. I don't think I jumped through the circle. But if you want to get draft picks, just get to 6. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get it to finish off. We still got to do this one more time. We got to get the iconic dunk. I think I didn't jump far enough out. So here's a question. What time does season 4 start? We don't know exactly the start time. We do know the server is going to go down in about 2 hours and 10 minutes. That means that then you'll be on the wait. So could be a couple hours. There we go. The iconic Jordan dunk. So if you jump out far enough, you can get it. Look at that, double scoop. Bringing it back. So by far, like the shooting drill, if I'm trying to grind, the free throw and the reaction time drill are the quickest ones. Jordan with his iconic fadeaway. Let's see if we can get a dunk on this guy. Ah, he moved out of the way. All right. There we go. That would have been nice if we could have dunked on the guy on that. Almost. So I think we'll just do one head-to-head game to finish this stream up, unless you guys have any questions. Of course, like all the information on the mentors I went over in the beginning, and just some helpful tips after that on how to start the season. So we'll play with my top mentors, not my best players. If I was picking best players, I would put Curry at point guard, probably Kobe at shooting guard. If I wanted all-around player, LeBron or Durant, more of a shooter if I needed it. Power forward, if I needed a shooter, Dirk, or more defensive, I'd go with KG. And then at center, if I needed someone powerful defender, maybe Shaq, more all around, Hakeem, or Kareem are all good options. But let's do it with the Joker. So it'd be fun to play someone live. But if not, we'll do the computer. And with these boosts, I also save them up to the last tier, which we thought was pink diamond. So I used up a lot, but that will help speed up the packs. So you're trying to, the end game is be able to get the next set of mentors for the next season and get them as powerful as possible. So we got a confirmation, so let's see. And if you guys don't know, like bots, if you're playing the computer, they would only be 100 fans or less. So you can see that the fans on this is only 6 more. And they don't have any boost at the bottom. So we know that we're facing the computer. Now, if you don't have time and you have open slots, I suggest just letting the thing auto on its own. Don't worry about your number of fans. I mean, it's going to be impossible almost to get to the top 50. But you want to get those packs. So after I use all my energy up, I'm going to go to head-to-head. So Paul Pierce, green light open. So I've noticed the Trash Talkers event, the last event of the year, you're going to have the 2 strongest cards And unfortunately, like Bird would have been a better choice because Bird was a better player in the history of the NBA and a trash talker. So, but they got Paul Pierce in there. Jordan, though, I'm glad to see Jordan. So we got Steve Nash. Usually with Curry, I could pull up from 30. I can't do that with Nash. But Nash can hit a three. You have to be working the pick and roll a little bit. And he's open. I don't have his release down like I did Curry. I really got used to Curry's release. So me with Curry is pretty silly. Actually, I think maybe after this game, we'll get Curry in there just to show you how much. Maybe we can get a 30-point, at least a 20-piece chicken dinner. But with this, I mean Jordan. So another way to set up the pick, and then you just take it and get a nice layup. He saw Yao stepping in, so he went with the double clutch. That was classic Jordan. Go for steals and head to head. You might give up a few layups, but no fouls in this mode. Wide open. Let's take it. Gold is good. Paul Pierce is really good at the three-point on this game. He can't dunk, though. Don't try to use him in the dunk challenge. I've seen him fail. Wow, I'm surprised. The rebound. All right. But this is not like the best lineup. I get the Curry in here. I can really get something going. We can do what I think is like the best players next. But Jordan mid-range or taking it to the hoop is money. So even though they have like different attributes and stuff, you really need to see how the players play because, for example, Middleton, when they gave him out for an event, he had 4 attributes for three-point, but he was incredible from the three-point shot. Where other people like we have Nash. Nash was a good shooter and he has 5, but definitely Middleton was better than me, at least my opinion. Jordan, I wouldn't shoot threes with. We'll get Nash out of here. Okay. Then we just set this up. He cut off my baseline, so I just went up and raised up. So Jordan, he's got the height too to take that. Another mid-range game monster is Chris Paul at the elbows. But if you want to take deep threes, then Dame Lillard, which we'll probably get plenty of as a color athlete, and of course Curry is some of the best. You can use the pick the other way too. But again, someone like Jordan, drive to it or pull up for the 2. And you can go for a lot of steals with Jordan. Another thing, if you do get lucky and they don't come up on you, like there's the defense, so maybe we'll just we'll see if we can get. Yeah, that was a bad choice trying to give it back to Nash under the bucket. But know your strengths. So Paul Pierce, I would shoot threes. All right, so unless you guys have a certain lineup that you want to see, I'm going to put Curry. I'm going to put in my favorite lineup. So we're going to switch the Heat Nation. I only had Jordan for Chicago there. And I think we're going to need some of these players, so we're going to remove. So Shaq or Kareem. Anyone have a choice on that one? Shaq or Kareem? I'm not going to use any of these players. What's up from the Philippines? All right, welcome, Aldred. Make sure you check the stream in the beginning. I went over mentors information and very detailed, and we talked about things. We're just going to do a head-to-head now, and I'm going to pick my favorite. Now, my favorite, I really enjoyed using Magic Johnson if I wanted to like take it to the rim and get rebounds and get some really like crazy alley-oops and things, but by far Curry is the game changer you want to use. Oh, thank you, Cal Official. What's up? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Now, I used his dad a lot for the bonus, and if you put him in, I mean, you get that bonus. Look at that bonus. So getting like duo bonuses is really good if you can get those in the game, especially with good players. Curry's dad, phenomenal shooter, not from the 30 feet like Curry, but he gives up a lot on defense. So overall, my favorite shooting guard to probably use is Kobe. He has the whole deal. Sometimes better dunks than Jordan, but he can shoot outside better. Yeah, my banner's still from season 2. I like having that retro. We got Wade and AI in there. Yep. So now for small forward, I really like, depending on the combination you're going to go with, having Dominique as a dunker. Okay? Especially if you have Curry already. All right? But my Heat Nation wants to pick Butler, and Butler, Butler is phenomenal against strips and defense. And then you got KD. I mean, KD all around. So does anyone have a choice in what you want to see here? I'm going to come back for that one. That one's a little bit. So depending on that pick, we're either going to pick KG or Dirk. KG or Dirk. If we're going to have the defense, if we have Dominique, we're going to pick Dirk. You want KD? So if we got KD, then we don't need any more three-point shooting. So we're going to get KG. We got KD. We're going to get KG. And then with this, when you have Kobe, I think I'm just going to have to pick Shaq. Now, Yao is a beast. The height, he's hard to stop. And he gives you big rebounds and blocks and second chances. Hakeem can actually hit the three. So-called Embiid. Gobert's even really good at defender and got the height, but we're gonna go with Shaq, Daddy. We got Kobe. We're gonna put Shaq. All right, so we are gonna run with this in head-to-head. Wait. We got a request here. All right, Quartz Tube, you get the call. You want me to go with Yao? Yao, Shaq, or Hakeem? I even got Kareem. We could even go with Kareem. We got Sabonis too. We got Kareem down here. I mean, Kareem, isn't he the GOAT at the center position? But, so which one? You call it. I got Shaq or Kareem for Michael. And you said, but Shaq or Kareem. All right, we're going to go with Shaq. We got Kobe. We might get an alley-oop between the two, right? And then there's my top mentors. Anyone that just came in, that's the top mentor team. All right? But we're going to go with this head-to-head right now. And you know what? I got a slot for one more, so we can do one more. But let's go. This will be fun if we can actually get a player. And our power is not going to be that high, so if we get a player, it'll be a challenge. If we get a bot, we're gonna steamroll. I got most point guards. I got all the top mentor ones you could get, all the Galaxy Opal point guards. So the question was, what's your point guard options? So I got all the Galaxy Opal. I got Chris Paul, Steve Nash. We got Westbrook. We got Gary Payton. But, I mean, we got the lower ones too. So you could go with something. All right. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a player. And I guarantee you that his power is higher than ours right now because we're using a 34K team. We're not using our top mentor team. I played this guy before, and I have beaten him with a lower power team, but it's not easy. You know what? Since you guys are on the live stream, you see this, I will have to upload those videos of when I played him before. I have to do it. All right. He might be quitting on me already. I hope not. All right, so he's got Shaq, he's got Bird, he's got Hardaway, Galaxy Opal, I'm sure. And he always uses the Sacramento Kings. All right, he's got D Rose. So he's definitely got a higher power team. This will be a challenge. Let's see if he... All right, let's go. So Curry. Let's just corner 3. Let's just do it. Gold release. But Shaq Daddy gets the board. That's what happens with this lower power. You're not automatic. If I had the same power as him, Curry would have drained that gold. But let's go. Go for the steal. Can we get it? We pass it up to Kobe instead. Yeah, we didn't get KD, KD didn't get to the rim quick enough. He's not like Dominique. We would have dunked it if we had Dominique. Oh, he should have took the shot with Bird. There we go. Oh, man. Look at this. I'm telling you. This guy knows he's not going to win without quitting. He needs to win. Splash, Kobe. That's what you don't get that from Jordan. You do not get that 3 shot from Jordan. But Kobe gives you everything that Jordan gives you, plus that 3-point shot. Yeah, he quit. I'm telling you, I played this guy before and he's never beat me, so. And I beat him with lower power teams. Now, we're going to see though. Let's see if we can just do the whole like, oh, I didn't get the 3 off. That was a waste of a shot. I should have stepped back. I stepped in it too much. But there you go. Like you could step up. And if it's open, just take the shot with a good shooter. I just want to see what Shaq does with this by himself without me controlling. I'm going to let it. Okay, he passed it off. We take it back now. Okay, G. Backdoor cut. Yep. So we'll see. We can switch up the lineups. I got one more game I can play too. Let me pick another game. We'll finish this one out though. All right. KD. Backdoor cut again. Getting around Bird. And you got to watch for those cuts so you can make the pass, because the computer won't do that for you. Even though you see me on auto, I hit that pass. All right. Goaltending. All right, here we go. So, pulling from deep. Well, usually if the power was even, Curry would probably have a better chance. But actually, this guy has a stronger team than me, so I should probably not do that too much, or I might lose this game. Here's another good one to do with Curry. The little shimmy shake back and forth, let it go, splash. I like setting the pick and then going right back, getting the defender off. But there's many ways. Like you can get the double team. You can pass to the guy that left the double team. Oh, Shaq. Shaq on Shaq. Let's go. All right. Kobe. Can we get out of the way, KD. Get out of the way. There we go. Kobe. See, you can get to the rim. Again, you can go for steals. Curry usually going to foul though. But if you had if you're playing in more events, you want to pick the right guy to go for a steal. Nice block. Oh. All right. Beastin, Shaq. All right, we have a question. How do mentors work? We all your players just turn into mentors, or can you choose? So Isabella, all your players are going to turn into mentors. And once we end this stream, you should check out the beginning of this video because I went in detail on it. But roughly, if you have a, let's say, 20,000 power player, drop the 2 digits, and that player is going to be 200 power mentor. And then if I look at my player here, let's look at Curry. He's going to be 210 power as a mentor. And because his top attributes is 3-point and playmaking, those are going to be his 2 attributes. Any card ruby or lower is only going to have 1 attribute. But amethyst and above will have 2 attributes at least. So, and it's your top attributes will turn in. And then the power is based on your power. So you could potentially have 500 mentors. All right. Let's say anyone want to pick the next head-to-head. I got time for one more. I got time for one more head-to-head. Then I got to let you guys. I got to let you all go get ready. So your highest player, KD. That's going to be, if you're 54K, that means it's 540 something. Like mine's 47. My highest mentor, Michael Jordan. So he's going to be 668 power with 3-point and playmaking. All right. So what do you guys want to see? You want to see Curry again? You want to see someone else? I think we have pretty much all the event top mentors plus some others. But I can do one more head-to-head. Then I want to... All right, so I'm going to keep Curry because if I get a human player, Curry can do it. But let's see. You know, it'd be fun. We can... Now head-to-head doesn't carry over to next season. So we'll start with 0 fans again. So let's get Clay in there. Let's get Clay with Curry. Okay. All right, let's get... I could do Dominique or Butler. But Dominique's fun. Let's get Dirk. Dirk's my other favorite like to have. And then someone said they wanted Yao earlier. Yeah. So we still got Curry. Okay? We got Curry. All right? But instead, Clay's back, feeling healthy. We're going to put Dirk in there with his 3-point shot. And then we got Yao and Dominique giving us some thunderous dunks. So we got some options here. And because we got the backcourt, let's switch to jerseys. All right. There we go. All right. Let's see what we get. And we're putting, you know, if we get a human player, we'll go with the lower team lineup and try to win it. All right, we're waiting. Some people speculate. I'm on Wi-Fi right now, streaming, but if you're not on Wi-Fi, people think that you'll get computer players more, like the bots. Whereas if you're on Wi-Fi, people think, you know, you could get more players. So depending on what you want to do. Obviously, if I was just grinding for head-to-head, I'd want to play against the bots like I just pulled. Again, 100 fans or less, it's a bot. We'll see what they give us, the grit and grime. You guys excited for the new NBA season? I'm looking forward to seeing how my Heat... Who would you say, here's a question, who would you say are the best mentors per position? Well, your best mentors are going to be, I guess, your highest power, and you can manipulate what attributes are going to be based on the gear and mentors that you put on it. And depending on the players you're putting on, I mean, look at that. Dirk with a block. Nice. But I guess the best mentors you can have this season is Nash, Jordan, Paul Pierce, Lamar Odom, and Jokic. I mean, that's the highest Galaxy Opal card. So if you had those resources... All right, so, I mean, one easy way, we're playing a bot, so I can just pull up from deep, and Dirk with the big rebound. No fouls in head-to-head. other thing. Like I've seen some brutal hits at the rim. All right, so they got Bird, they got AI, my favorite player from season 2 to use. So yeah, I should have got up and blocked that. All right. But Curry, raining threes. You guys probably don't want to see just me shooting with Curry. So I need to get Curry a dunk. Nope. He can dunk though. He does have dunk packages. He doesn't do like exciting dunks like Dame does, but he can do it. They got Jamal Murray. They got, is that KD? No, Bosch. Bosch, sorry. So Dominique. All right. So we can set up a Dominique easily around Bird. Played in the same era. Him and Jordan went through like the slam dunk contest. All right, come on, Yao. They got the last second shot. Yao is depressed on that. All right. I think we need to pull up a 30-footer to start the second half. We're just going to pull up from 30. Let's do it. For the logo. Logo. Okay. I've done it before though. I've greened it before, but not this time. Backcourt. We'll see if we get some momentum here running. We should give Clay a shot at this, but Curry's open. Green, money. All right, we got to give someone else some love here. I mean, but you could see Curry, you can just no, let's pull it back. Well, you guys got to think, what's the next lineup you want to see if you want to see me do one more? Yao with a big board and Yao running the break. Let's see. Let's put Yao on the pick and roll. Oh, we forgot about Dirk. Yao, come on. Yao got stripped. All right, we got to get Dirk pulling up from 3 before this game's over. We didn't get Clay. Clay missed his shot. Well, that was almost too easy to just try that. All right. Dirk. Championship Team Warriors. It's a new season here. The new season, in about 95 minutes, the servers are going to go down. And then we'll have to wait. All right. This will be my last game. So I got someone said they want to see championship team warriors. So that means KD or Iguodala. Like let's go like the first championship before they got KD and made it not so fair. We got Draymond. But here's the thing. You need a center. We don't have Bogut in the game this year. So do we go with McGee? Do we have McGee? I might have not kept him. I would say, what's a good comp to Bogut? Should we take someone from the region that's like, I mean, he's not from Australia, but he's from New Zealand. So we could take Steven Adams. Yeah, I got DeMarcus. I could go with DeMarcus. He did play on the team. So let's find out which Cousins we're going to use. All right. So there's our lineup. We got Curry, Clay, Iggy, Draymond. Yeah, I don't have JaVale McGee. I trained him away. So there's the thing, like, at least, I mean, you guys can see the options. Who do you want at center? I can go Boogie. But other than that, then there's not really anyone that's actually played. We could go with Clay's dad. We could go with Clay's dad instead. You guys want Cousins or Clay's dad? All right, we'll go Cousins. All right, here we go. So this is 16K power. So we get a real team. This will be a challenge. Bot team will win. All right, what time is the new season? Is the question again. Again, the servers are going to go down in about 92 minutes, and then we just got to wait. But it's coming today. We just got to wait. All right, last game. Once this video is complete, if you need help with mentors, you got to check the first 5-10 minutes of this video and break it down for you. Okay? Let's see here. It's confirming. Oh, that's kind of crazy. We're gonna get a little matchup here. All right, we got the computer, but I'm just wondering, like, what do you guys want to see? We'll just play it out. All right. Yeah, healthy Boogies before he got hurt on this team would have been impressive too. We get Boogie just pulling up. Oh no, that was ill-advised. All right, who do they have? They got LaMelo. They got Bird, Embiid. Is that Clay? All right, Draymond doing the break. He finds Clay open. You can't sag on him. That's Jordan sagging on him. All right, Boogie. I tried to get fancy. Got a traveling violation. I should try to get Clay going here. So one of the good things, like if you inbounded, you can try to steal the ball here, but don't get too overzealous because the inbounder can go to the hoop real fast. You gotta be careful. With this team, if fouls were counted, I would only go for steals with Iggy, but Clay is a good option too. Bird. What are we gonna do? Get Clay a shot. That was nasty. Catch and shoot, fade away. All right, Draymond and Bird. Clay got it. Clay got it close with the time. I don't know if he got it off in time, but it didn't go. Well, this is not like a crazy one, but oof, Curry from deep. That's what we were looking for, huh? That's the difference with Curry. I mean, all right, so they got Giannis. I haven't noticed it till now because they haven't really used him. But Embiid just worked it on Cousins. But again, I mean, if you got Curry, then it's just like that, even on a bad release. Well, not too bad, but it wasn't green or gold. All right, there we go, Iggy. I want to give Iggy a chance. Iggy used to be a phenomenal dunker. Boom. Just got Bird off balanced. A little shimmy shake. Oh, that was a good pick and roll big man, Giannis. Clay. Green is money. There we like to see that from Clay. Some little bit of open space. Question again, when does the season start? Season 4, they're going to shut down the servers in 85 minutes. And then we just wait. We just wait. This is my, oh yes, Clay. Well, we need to just give Clay a little bit of space. Jordan's off of him. Oh, we ran out of time. It's all right. So good. So I think this is my last head-to-head game for the season. So we're gonna finish ranked 376. Not too shabby. And just to close out, top mentors. All right. Well, thanks for checking in. You got 85 minutes to get your mentors ready. If you weren't here to learn, check the beginning of this video. We're going to be recording, and I'll put up a video later. I'm not going to go live probably, but we will put up our first start of season 4. So make sure you check that out. I will put a link at the end of this video once we posted it for the start of season 3, so you can see that. Thank you for sharing the video and coming, and thank you for the support. Thank you for 1K subscribers. Promised you that mentor information, now you have it. So you can refer to this video. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.